Okay, I'm very excited for this one, okay? This week is pretty busy. I haven't done, like, a new release reaction week with 2 albums in a very, very long time. I used to do that, I believe. If I look back, I used to be I was doing way too many reactions, but, I'm way busier as a human being now to the extent that that doesn't, I can't really do that. But I felt like, this week was so stacked that I felt the need to. And this album here, Yeule, with the album Soft Scars, has been like highly anticipated. Definitely for me, just based off of what I was seeing people, the reception off these singles, which first off, half the songs on this have already been released. I haven't listened to any of them though. Okay, I prepared for this. Yeule, yeah, Yeule's pretty cool. I first listened to Yeule for the first time with the Glitch Princess album. I think maybe I listened to Serotonin 2 just like once beforehand in preparation. But I really need to re-listen to Serotonin 2 as much as I did like that album. It's not like, I'm not familiar with it. But Glitch Princess, I am familiar with that, did a reaction for that. It was a great album. Certainly up there for me. I think it was in my top 50 videos. Would have been around the lower half, but fun project. And now we have this album, which I guess, it's getting a lot of hype surrounding it, so let's just dive in. Yeah. Okay, so first off, I have to say, like, this feels like right out the gate a much more rockier experience than the last album for sure. I mean, there's just the hardcore drums on there and like the screaming from her, this like grunge-esque voice. Yeah, I mess with this. This is like a 2-minute intro to the album, but it's packed. It's packed with a punch for sure. What do we got here lyrically from Yeule? Pretty boy, psycho, sicko, boy, psycho, let me guess, let me know, borderline, overdose. So, pretty guy who is like fucking psychotic, he's messed up, something to do with drugs, a VV on my chain, diamond teeth, diamond pain. So like diamond teeth, so like, you're flexing this wealth and status, but as well, your pain is also very large, I guess, if we're equating diamonds to like something being like a lot. Or is your pain worth a lot if diamonds are worth? Blood running through my veins, alchemy, arcane. And then the screaming happens, feel too much, medicate, overwhelmed, isolate, passed out, on a date, smoke a cigarette, end. Okay, so it's a very interesting like state of mind we're seeing Yeule in potentially. Medicating, isolating. They're, in a very anxious state when they're on a date. Soft scars on my skin, silicone, porcelain, I'm not one of them. Love you till the end. Give me one more dose, turn me into a rose. So now this one more dose, this drug that you're using is turning you into a rose, right? You want it to water me till I wither. Right, so this drug is, giving you sustenance, as you say, but you're going to take this drug until you wither. 404 air. God created man, motherboard wires, in blood, bones, flash breathing, suicide engineering. Depressing song. This song really seems like it's discussing a drug addiction, but just like very, you're not living life in a positive way, right? You're dealing with this shitty guy, you're dealing with the drugs, and you're resorting to the drugs to sort of get rid of the pain. But it doesn't seem to be working, or you're even self-aware that you're just going to take this until one day you fucking snap. I don't know. Good song though. I mess with it. Ooh, right away it starts off like a 90s track, bro. I do recall one comment I got in relation to this album saying like, "Oh, get ready to cry" or whatever, and no tears yet, but just reading the lyrics, it's, you know, it's very, very, very depressing. Love this song. It's nice. It's got a light guitar on it. It's definitely got like this happy, like, you know, slash like melancholy 90s alt dream pop vibe. Like, it's really taking me back. Like, I feel like it's definitely playing like a late 90s, maybe late 90s teen movie, maybe. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, great song. Let's get into the lyrics here, because it starts off like fucked. You know, like, some days I can't believe that I'm still here. You know, she's like, some days I feel like I have no more tears to shed. Instead, I'm emptied out, dead. Desperate for that feeling of excitement, praying for a planet alignment, sultry face, sulky and lace, sex that leaves you effaced, losing the arms race, your family's disgrace, the dreams that you chase turns into meaningless space. So what are we getting from this? Fucking the most depressing person on earth, you know, doesn't understand why they're still alive. They fucking have no feelings anymore. They're done. They're done for it. They feel like people don't give a fuck about them, right? Like, your family's disgrace, and like saying like the dreams that I have, like, they mean nothing. Wow. A sulky baby, right? The name of the song is Sulky Baby. They consider themselves a sulky baby. They're losing grip. I'm staring at you from the cliff. I'm looking down, I feel the bliss, I want to jump, but I see your eyes. So now it's like, oh, I want to commit suicide, but this person is, you know, stopping me from that. Once I see their eyes, I sort of think, you know, away from those thoughts. Sweetness undefeated, I feel your warmth, but I evade it. I want to eat your face. Can you get me out of this maze? Right, so now hoping that this person can save them, can get me out of this maze. You hold your weapon armed in gold. You're staring at me so cold. You pull the arrow from your back and I can feel it pierce into my chest. Okay, this person, there's actually an annotation for this here, talking about the Poison Arrow music video. Someone makes an arrow to shoot to the person they love the most. I'm not going to worry about that though, because what I think is, yeah, like, you're trying to get this person to love you. Maybe, I don't know. And I can feel it pierce into my chest. So like, maybe this person's, you know, giving back that love, maybe. But you're staring at me so cold. So I don't know, like, if this relationship or what you're wanting from this is working. Okay, Yeule on Soft Scars, like track 3, we're moving more into the electronic sound instead. This seems like it's continuation lyrically from like the first song, or sorry, from the second song, especially too because it talks about the arrow. We'll get into that, but what the fuck? Again, pretty sad. In the garden of your mind, it's dark and prickly, sweet and sticky, just like honey. Overflows the rotten flesh of my own carcass. So interesting. So garden of your mind, you know, inside your mind, this place where things are growing. We grow as human beings. Things are growing in there. But what's growing? It's dark and prickly, sweet and sticky, just like honey. Well, what you're saying this, like dark and prickly, okay, so there's some bad things, sweet and sticky, there's some good things, just like honey. But then, overflowing the rotten flesh of my own carcass. So now saying that your garden in your mind is overflowing your outward life, right? So your mind is getting to you. Your mind is making this outside life too goddamn difficult. And suggesting the rotten flesh of my own carcass too, I guess, is sort of bringing this odd, you know, cynicism of you just being this body, just this fucking vessel. It's, oh, okay, a fallen angel. You're an angel. You know, you fell onto earth. Okay, thirsty for the blood and gore, painful sore. When I miss you, I sleep it through, just so I don't have to think of you. Interesting. So now, you know, it's going to this love narrative like it was beforehand too, right? But like fucking quite, like you love this person too. I don't know if it's just about love, but like, you know, you really have this desire for this person. You just can't handle life without them. It's too hard for me to let go of you. No, I tried to forget you. I really did try. I sleep. Okay. Little creep. You make me weep. I promise you, I did as much as I could to stop thinking of. And then you stabbed me right in the chest and made me bleed and made me wet. Okay, so this person, with my own blood, drained with love. So this blood is love, right? The bleed is like, you know, this hurt from the love. It's pastel pink. It's sweet, I think. Huh. All this love I have for you has made soft scars. So it's you've been scarred by this love and the damage it's given to you now. All this love has cut me like a blade. I can't forget you, just go away. I can't love you like you love me, babe. This one's it's still depressing, but that second one, man, that one really got me. Okay, this is a cute song for you. I want to. It's, you know, it's playfully written here. It's like in the chorus, right? It's I want to for you I want to. Okay, what are we getting lyrically on this one? And yeah, this song too, just like the last one, electronic more. But this one I felt like I was really getting the alternative rock like guitars mixed in there as well. So best of both worlds there. Dehumanizing me, romanticizing me, artificially. She is him and her is me. So this person is, you know, not looking at you in a realistic way. Dehumanizing me, romanticizing me. That's what they're doing to you. Not treating you like a real person. Not seeing you as the person you are. Artificially. I don't know if it's like artificially she is him and her is me. Like, that's not real. And then, yeah. Saying like for you I want to for you. What is the purpose of that, I wonder? And then yeah, okay, I gotta go to verse 1. I was looking at verse 3, sorry, but it's the same deal. They say you're so fucking special, right? Which I'm wondering if that has something to do with the Radiohead song. Again, right, the angst that's in this album already, I could see that, using that. Right, so still loving this person, you're still having this like desire for this person. Love her, love her, think of me when you fuck her, lose her. She is him and her is me. So now I guess maybe their ex-partner with someone and does not like that. So yeah, this one seems like it's got a little bit more of an upbeat vibe, but it seems like they are now like upset, you know. There's like the fallen into their own emotions, being sad, or then having the desire and going like, oh, I can't handle this, and now it's like sort of a, you know, getting back at you, or, you know what I mean, like this, you didn't treat me the way I wanted to, and now it's like, I hope that you're still thinking of me, even though maybe you're moving on. Okay. Wow, that is depressing. Wow. lot like Don't Be So Hard on Your Own Booty on the last album, really working on that acoustic. Once the chorus hit the second time, that's when I knew. Like, that's when the lyrics kind of struck for me, and I kind of felt that shiver in me. I was like, okay. It's, again, we're working on the romance narrative. Like, I'm assuming, you know, concept album is love at this point. I understand that. But this is relatively sad. This song and Sulky Baby, like, really lyrically, gutting. So only eyes like yours can see ghosts, ghosts like me. If you hold a gun to my head, I'll laugh instead. So only eyes like yours can see ghosts, right? Like, ghosts like me, like, she's saying that she's dead. In a metaphorical way. Obviously, I was in love with a pop star, crumbling down under bloodshot, crushed eyes. Like, I don't know who they were in a relationship with, or if this is like an actual personal experience, but I was impressed by his fucking, like in movies, all in bloom, break the camera, falling over. So, you know, the sex was great. On the pavement, make a mess, heart broke, crushed in the rabble, suddenly kissed in the filter, frightened, 404. Yeah, so again, bringing it back to the 404 era, licking on his acid skin. So now suggesting maybe, you know, this intimacy that they had with them was really outside of reality. And there's a bridge there. Under a crumbling sky, I feel insane. Under a clear blue sky, it feels the same. So nothing changes, is what they're saying, right? Like, at the end of the day, I'm always just feeling fucked up. I don't feel sane. I feel crazy, and I don't know how to get to this state of being that I want to be at. It's so goddamn depressing. And then there you have this outro of lyrics, right? If only I could be real enough to love. If only I could be, real enough to love. If only I could be real enough to love. So again, being a ghost, so wanting to be real, like, just, you know, feeling like they're not like a part of this real world too. You know, it's not just like, it's like suggesting they're just not normal enough, or they're not, you know, a part of this society, or a part of this greater part of the world to, you know, take part in love. Like, who is going to love them? And then, you know, obviously suggesting the fact that the person they lost, like, how can I be seen that way again? Because we're getting a perspective of someone who's in love, who already had serious mental health issues, was very depressed, with many of these lyrics, suicidal. This is pretty, and with the backing instrumental in this is pretty impactful stuff. It was like a Smashing Pumpkins song.
You lie, rotting in your bed when was the last time you were fed enough love, but count how many shadows you see right above me for your
That guitar kind of reminds me of the Yuck song Get Away as well. That was a great release. Okay, I have to say, another fantastic song. Right now, like, just, what are we? That's halfway point. Okay, the singles on this, all the singles are fantastic. Okay, we haven't listened to all of them. We've listened to, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? How many was released? There were like 6, right? The singles are fantastic. Like, this is, you know, already one of the best albums of the year. Like, it's got such emotion, not even just lyrically, but just the way that the instrumental is sounding, and there's, you know, enough interesting switch ups. It's very cinematic. It's very capturing my attention. This is, you know, I'm glad to have that, but, you know, certainly too, I am liking this a good bit more from Friendly Machine. But okay, let's get into this lyrically. You like rotting in your bed. When was the last time you were fed? So this person is not getting out of bed. They're not, you know, taking care of themselves. But yeah, I like this. When was the last time you were fed? And then it goes into enough love, enough love. Like, you're not getting love, but instead you pretend like you were dead. What they're saying by dead, right, I guess, is like you're not living your life. Instead, you just, you know, accept how shit your feelings are, and you just, you know, don't participate in living your life. Miserably count how many shadows you see right above me, violently biting off the flesh of your own body. So you are the one who is killing yourself slowly, basically, and cry like a baby. And the way it's, you know what I mean, you're like mocking yourself, you're mocking your depression, you're mocking the way you're feeling, screaming and shaky. These rotten daisies look just like you. Ooh. Right, you are really ripping into yourself. And then chorus, sweetness, gentle, kinder, mental, black hole, black sky, angel cries and cries and cries, flowers are on your body, found, sick mind, sick heart, loveless, apart. I don't know specifically what to take from the chorus, sweetness, gentle, kinder, mental, black hole, black sky. Okay, so what does that mean? Because that's like what's repeated throughout this whole song, basically, other than the like first verse, but we really get a breakdown with it when it's going through that. But it's interesting, like sweetness, gentle, kinder, right? And then we go into the middle, mental, just like you. So now it's like breaking away from the good comments you maybe have of yourself. Or you give yourself sweetness, be gentle with yourself, be kinder to yourself, and then you're suggesting a mental, and then black hole, black sky. So black hole, this like emptiness, this void in life, and then black sky, right, like this darkness that it is around you, and then angel cries and cries and cries. So angel, right, this image of purity is sad, right? So I feel like there's like an existential break within you, but you're trying to fight that existential break as well, I guess. It's a nice palette cleanser there, Fish in the Pool, which I guess is from like some anime of some sort, like it's a soundtrack from that movie. The Case of Hannah and Alice. Okay, let's continue on. It was nice.
What
Software update is nuts. This one is pretty good as well. Sad. It's quite sad. I'm liking that drum on it. It's got a nice drum hit on it for sure. Wow. Okay, this is one that wasn't a single, but I would say this has got single quality to it as well. Let's look into the lyrics here. Like, starts off, you can decide who I am. You, based off of my internet persona, and you can decide to only see the good parts in it. And then goes in, I love you baby, I love you too. But you said it like you were programmed to. So now suggesting too, I guess, like, this internet persona, then seeing the love, and going like, oh, was this all like just a part of this, expectations, you know what I mean? Like, it's not real, I guess. Moving into the verse, white lines on diamond plates, so, you know, doing cocaine, doing this drug, expensive drug too, but you're doing it on these expensive plates, die for someone too late. So you're dying for someone and it doesn't matter, it's already too late. Fixing myself with a broken software update. So trying to fix yourself, but what you're fixing yourself with is just, you know, making it worse. Strip for the camera? No. Should I be thinner? No. I won't sell myself in these ways. I would kill anyone who made you lose that weight. 25. Traumatized, painting white on my eyes. So that's, I guess, are part of their look. Handcuffs in hospitals are some things I despise. So handcuffs, I guess, in relation to like being in a mental institution, or, you know, being admitted and, you know, being restrained. Replace you with a gram. So now you're replacing this person with the drugs, bruised by a violent hand. Call me a sick or a psycho, AI or friend. So, you know, maybe, you know, not seeing themselves as human once again. And then going into the I love you baby chorus, and then going to that post-chorus again about you're never alone, I'm inside your phone. Yeah, wow. It is depressing, and again, you know, writing a song where they're just not, you know, they're discussing, again, already talking in another song about for one I too, or for you I want to, this dehumanization, but now like kind of buying into this dehumanization in a what's the way, cheeky way, right? Like seeing the flaws of how they are perceived. Wow. Okay. Inferno, okay, yeah, a great song. Really working more on this electronic, this nice synth on the back. This is like a very cutesy synth song in a way. Fast paced too. It's like 3 minutes long, but the pacing of it is, you know, moves by quick. Yeah, this is great. Oh my gosh, this album. Okay, lyrically, heartbeat. Okay, so I don't know, heart sink. So heartbeat, you're alive. Heart sink. You know, your heart is sinking, like something happened that's emotional, now your heart is broken, like it sank to break. Don't think, don't love, don't trust. The memory of you turns to rust. So now, you know what I mean, like with this heartbreak, you like completely shut down, you're like throwing everything out. You know, you're not trusting anyone, you're like, I'm not gonna love anyone anymore, I'm not even gonna put the thought towards it. And yeah, the memory of you turns to rust. So this memory is like is you know, as it's aged, it's rusted. Used to be just us. Used to be honest. Used to be everyone. Used to be. It used to be that. Everyone used to be. Everyone uses me. Under your dewy skin, how did you get so thin? Planted flowers in my head, now they're rotten wilted, right? So now this person planted that there was something beautiful, but that is dead now. I would still walk barefoot on the glass. Oh, I would still bleed out just for you, right? You're still willing to go through this like pain for this person. I would still love you 10,000 years from now. Inferno, inferno. Oh, if only you saw me then, holding up both my hands over fire, over flames, just to keep you safe. So, okay, so, you know, you're willing to like hurt yourself for this person, and even though it's like done, even though all those feelings is done, and you've decided not to really trust anymore. Okay, yeah, to the point there. We understand the vibes.
Bloodbunny, please tell me soft skirt that I love you forever, forever. Drama, blue card. I love you for even when you are far. Do. I want you 3. Killing me. See you drink blood. You look like an angel god. Don't you feel so pure when you don't have a body? And you bloodbunny, please tell me soft skirt that I love you forever.
Got a hip hop vibe to it too.
Bloodbunny, please tell me soft skirt that I love you forever.
Bloodbunny, this is a nice song too. Cute, got that like, it's got a nice hip hop wave to it too once it kicks in. Okay, so what we got here. Bloodbunny, pierced tummy, soft scar, data. I love you forever. Trauma, blue car, drink your nectar, bite into you, you bite me too. Okay, so, you know, you're still in love with this person. Like, just like the last song we were talking about, right? Like, you would still go through all this pain. And now you're saying, like, yeah, I will love this person forever. Goes into trauma, right? Trauma, maybe attached to a blue car, potentially. Drink your nectar. So drink, like, what's, like, good for you, maybe? I don't know. But then, like, going into this, like, biting to you, you bite me too. So you're both hurting each other. You're both hurting each other. You're going to love this person forever, even when you were far. I want you. Killing me. So much. Hate. Good things come to those who wait. Okay. Looks like a bloody mess. Leave it like this. Leave the rest. Honeybee. Honey, please. A honeybee, right? So this person needs to. The sustenance. What's natural for a honeybee? Honey, please. Fight my demons. Demon, please. Drink honey, drink blood. You look like an angel, God. So calling this person a demon, but saying they look like an angel, God. Don't you feel so pure when you don't have a body anymore? I'm not specifically sure what that's supposed to relate to. Like, saying, like, at the end, I don't know if this person's dying or anything, or what that specific intention is, but okay. Okay, this is a pretty interesting song. I certainly mess with it. We have 2 songs left. Oh my god. Ooh, I love the energy of this one. You know, it's getting that rock in. It's like a punk emo song, and then working with that electronic and those synths. Fun, fast-paced one as well. Ooh, okay, throw me a bone so I can heal. So you want this person to like help you heal. A potion no one else can feel. So it has to be like from the heart or for you. Ink on paper says you look so blue. You're an angel, a demon too. Sweet and sultry, cinnamon skin, all your knives drip, drip in sin. I love it when you pretend. Broken. Blood, bloody hands. So this person, you know, is done you dirty. right? They've done you dirty. Going to insignificant others. So this person is insignificant to you. Alien mother. I don't know if that's specifically saying, like, you know, or close to your mother, or maybe, I don't know. Nothing really else gets brought up on this album. It's never over with my virtual lover. So I don't know if this person had something to do with being online. There was that other song, Software Update, so I don't know how deep, if it was mostly online, this relationship. I don't know. What can I blame? Mentally insane psycho episode, you know, suggesting that this love or this relationship was relating to something wrong with you, maybe. Malware in my code scene at the end, like there was a virus in, you know, how I was living my normal life. Something broke in and it was this person. Put me on a throne, can't be on my own. Okay, put me on a throne, can't be on my own. Oh no, thoughts, empty. I don't think it's healthy. Bite me, vampy. So you want this person, you know, to take a part of you, though. I taste just like candy. Why don't I smile? It's just been a little while. Where do I end and begin? Why don't I? Okay. Porcelain, cinnamon skin. Cyber heat, cyber meat. Android. Blood taste, oh so sweet. There's a boy and girl inside me too. Non-binary, it's true. Electric bones, electric heat. So again, suggesting like not being human maybe in a way, right? Like an android, not something. Blood taste, so sweet. I love to play, pretend. Human body, human friends. So weird. Okay. But yeah, and again, comes in with like a fighting back in a way, right? But in this song, I do think that the person who they were with or in this relationship that they were sad about for a lot of this album, you know, they're fighting back. They're like, you know, you're a dick.
Throw away, eat your prey. You look good in a blue beret, but time and time again I feel a heartthrob crush that burns the skin. I see the flash, but for you I try to look my best. My body, nobody, I have one name, aphex twin flame.
That's a fun one too. Getting another song that's really acoustic heavy, but you know, it does let a little bit of instrumentation have a little flair to that. But okay, what do we got here for this final song? Float away, eat your prey. You look good in a blue beret. Blue is being brought again, right? Because we already had the blue car. Okay, so yeah, fall in love with temptation. Fall in love with original sin. I cut so deep, I see the flesh. But for you, I try to look my best. So for you, like you were like damaging yourself, but you put up a front for this person. How much love have you stolen? Taken away from me, from that person. How do you fill my empty heart in? The seas I swim to make you see. So you're going through this journey. If you need a bone, I'd break my knee. So again, you're already asking for a bone in the last song, and now you're saying like, you know, you would give a bone though. You would throw the bone. My body, mine. Nobody, mine. So it's like, okay, nobody's yours, but you are yours. I have one name, aphex twin flame. Not meteorite, don't feel alright. I have one name, okay? Artificial. So you're artificial. You feel so special. And then you're saying like goodbye to this person. Come a little closer, come right through for you too. So now you're like saying goodbye to this person, but you're like, you know, you're still being like super nice to this person. You're still like caring for this person. Like it's a very interesting album. Like finishing off this album, you know, we're getting these insanely depressing lyrics, like, or the way that Yeule's state of mind is in is very bad, very bad mental state, and you know, attaching it to this person attaching it to this person that they were in a relationship with. And I feel at the end of the day, like, you're saying goodbye, but I don't know if we, like, this narrative in this relationship, like, goes anywhere. I think it's still, like, it seems like almost, like, with this end of the last song, it still seems, like, very fresh. Very fresh, and I don't know what lessons have been learned. It just seems through and through, like, to be, you know, very dark, very sad. Yeah, if there's like a, you know, a breakup album, you know, that, you know, kicks you in the teeth, this is certainly one. Soft Scars, there we go, Yeule's new album, and yeah, I think it's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's easily one of the best albums of the year. Easily one of my favorites. I'm loving this 90s grunge, shoegaze aesthetic, dream pop aesthetic, and then, you know, we're still mixing them with that modern electronic sound that I sort of saw Yeule doing in their last album. This is up there. This is I'm gonna give this a 9.5 on first go. 9.5. I don't know if it would change any higher than that, but right now, like, it's yeah, like, it's number, I think it may be my third favorite album of the year right out the gate. I'm not sure if it's gonna take up the 2 other spots, but wow, fantastic. I'm excited to listen to this again and see if it gets any better. But yeah, thank you so much, Yeule, for this fantastic project. Wow. I certainly needed that. You know, it's a breath of fresh air to be listening to this. So okay, here I am. I'm gonna give it to you straight. Okay, we got them 4 spins out for Soft Scars by Yeule, and it's, yeah, this is fantastic. This is fucking brilliant. It's amazing. It's easily one of the best projects of the year. It was so instantaneous for me. You know, it was coming back to those re-listens was very easy as well. I was able to become familiar with the tracks quite quickly. And again, right, I didn't listen to any of those singles when they came out, right? So that's like all 12 songs, or 11 if you don't want to count that like small little piano instrumentation. But yeah, I think I gave this a 9.5 in the video. I'm gonna keep it at 9.5. Okay, it's a 9.5. It's you know, I love this like 90s like shoegaze dream pop aesthetic. It's really selling, and I mean, I think it sells with her vocals as well, because they're very, you know, very ethereal, very wavy stuff. And then, you know, we also have these acoustic ballads on 2 songs, I believe. And just like Don't Be So Hard on Your Own Beauty, I think she's really like sells on emotion when she does that. And then obviously too, loving this electronic sound. Like, having all these songs on one album and it just blending so well together is, you know, a stroke of genius for sure. But I think too, obviously what sells for this album is how fucking dark, depressing it is. But it really feels like it's from the heart. These emotions that maybe, you know, obviously many people have these types of emotions, but to have them kind of displayed to you in this way, in such an intense, vulnerable way, you know, not really hiding or from that pain. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, this is one of the best projects of the year. I really need to go back and listen to Serotonin too, because like I said, I only listened to it once. I liked it, but it's not, I don't remember it really. But this is a major step up from Glitch Princess. As much as I thought Glitch Princess was great, it didn't have that like reaction where I was like, oh my god, like, yeah. So wow. And Yeule is relatively young, a couple years old, like 25, 26 or something like that. So relatively young, and killing the game very quickly. Okay, I urge you to listen to this if you haven't. But I mean, I'm assuming you did if you watched this video. I can assume, right? Okay. Anyways, if there's anything else you want to see me react to, anything at all, just put a comment down below. And thank you for watching. Peace.